Carolina. It's okay. It's okay.
Carolina. All right. Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from my side of the world. It's 8:03 p.m. here in Papua New Guinea. Hello, everyone. We're back again on our page for another Go Live segment. We're broadcasting live on our Facebook page, my LinkedIn profile, and YouTube channel. And today is a special day because, again, I have a guest, a very successful online business owner from Australia, the Ate Carolina from Australia. Where are you in Australia, Ate?
I am in Adelaide, South Australia.
Adelaide, yeah. All
Yeah,
right. But
yeah.
that's right. Thank you so much for that. And thank you so much for saying yes for my invitation, Ate. But before we start, because I've got a lot of questions to you, let me just introduce myself to those people who are new on our page. Hello, this is Coach Jalam Christian, your go-to coach for starting your digital business. And every month, I actually bring successful business owners here on our page to just share their journey with you and to inspire you also to start your own digital business. And today I've got here Ate Carolina from Australia. She's also originally from the Philippines. And she will be sharing her online business journey with you. It's a very, very inspiring story. So, yeah, so let's start. Ate, would you want to give a quick introduction?
Yeah, sure.
All
Hi,
right.
everybody. I am Carolina. Jill already told you guys that I am from uh, South Australia, Adelaide, but I am an Ilocana from the Philippines, came from Ilocos from the Philippines. I migrated here in Australia since 1987. And since then, I have worked in many fields, different kind of fields, um, and I don't have no children. I just kept on working when I was younger, but I've forgotten all about having kids at the
Career
time.
woman.
But fortunately, I have a partner that has five adult children, and I inherited them, five adult children. And
Right.
before I became a digital business, I had a business, traditional business, but that was liquidated, and I became a healthcare worker after that. But I will talk to you about that later on. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Ate. Before I start my question, I just wanted to share to everybody the reason why I've actually brought you here because really I'm inspired with your story. You know, her journey is actually a proof that it's really never too late to rewrite your story. That's why that's our title for today's live segment. You know, it's not too late to rewrite your story to change your career and create the life that you've always dreamed of, right? So if ever you're wondering how to take that leap or what you want, a behind the scene look and what it really takes to succeed in the digital space, this segment is for you. So for Ate, I'm gonna flash our first question. There you go. So, all right. So let's start with your journey, right? What inspired you to transition from a traditional business to a digital one, and how did you navigate that shift?
Okay. From the start, from the beginning, I was a director of my company. Me and my partner, we were in the manufacturing industry for at least 20 years, and we worked tirelessly 24/7, and we never had any time off or holidays and weekends and all sorts. That we put our heart and soul into this business. We worked so hard 24/7. We had so many employees, 25 employees, and we never stopped working. And at the end, we were so exhausted and tired. And the money was good, but I've learned my big lesson because health is more important because we never had any time off, as I said before. So we were exhausted. trying to run a very successful, it was a successful business. But in saying that, my partner, I didn't want to say it, but he had a massive heart attack, and then he passed away. So I was left with big responsibility at the time, and I didn't know what to do after that. So after a year and a half after he's gone, I kept working and I kept running the business on my own. But it got harder and harder for me because I needed someone. I needed his presence there, and I had to deal with a lot of legal stuff after he's gone, and I was so down, and I didn't really want to. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to step out of the planet as well because of all these people coming in
Yes,
and
yes.
wanting some things to happen, and
Mm,
it was just chaotic
yeah.
because I never had family here in Australia at the time, and I was on my own basically. Those people became that was my family, are the ones that they were our customers. They became my family, and they really really gave me support on that sad time, and they all consulted me, and they always told me, you'll be all right, Carolina, you're a strong woman. They kept telling me because I was the backbone of that business as well. And so what I did was I didn't really want to see anybody for 3 months and all that because I was
Mhm,
so down and depressed. I ended up having a depression actually after that. So
mhm.
it wasn't a good story, but I had to tell everybody my story
Yeah.
because it really has happened. Um, so I didn't do anything for at least 3 to 6 months. I, but I said to myself, this is no good. I I've lost everything because I liquidated the whole thing. I was basically homeless and unemployed at the end. So luckily, I have a sister that offered me a room to stay for until I get back on my feet again. So I decided to go and take a short course, and I ended up working on a healthcare worker because that was always in demand here in Australia.
Yeah.
So I loved what I did. I love helping people that's in need, but really, it didn't fit me very well because when you come from being a boss to be working for someone else is a different feeling. It didn't fit me very well. So, my sister has introduced me to a Facebook, and because I never had Facebook, and one day I started scrolling, and this face behind the scene kept popping out on my screen, and talking about online business and what is this all about. Aside from that, before that, I was actually looking for something that I can do again, so I can be a boss of my own again, and this time I want to work at home. And watching this woman telling me everything that what's on my mind was it was really an eye opener for me because we're
Yeah.
talking about work at home or anywhere, training provided, no selling, no
Mhm.
recruiting, better lifestyle, unlimited income, international business. Oh my God, it's all coming through to me. I get so excited actually. And so I got in contact with her, and I said my first question to her. We still talk about it from there and now, the present, and we
Mm.
laugh about it now and again. My first question to her was, "Is this a real business or is it a scam?" Because you know why I asked that? Because in the past I got scammed, and being I lost all my I lost everything in the past. I didn't
Mhm.
really want to lose anymore because my bank balance was really low, right? So that was my first question, and all she said was, if you wanna if you wanna watch the webinar, I can give you a webinar to watch and see it for yourself. She
Right.
wasn't pushy or anything. So she gave me the link to the webinar and I watched it, and oh my God, people are just, yeah, there's so many people, inspiring people there, and how much they're earning and all that. They're all successful, and oh my God, can I do that too? I'm sure I can do it. They're just everyday people. I can see them. They're all ordinary people like me. I said, oh. So I really wanted that business. So, but I did not jump into it straight
Okay.
away. I
Mm-hmm.
did my
Mm-hmm.
research first because I was very skeptical when it comes to signing contracts and all that. I need to find out first what it's all about. So that's how I become.
A
Yes.
business owner, an online business owner. Thank you so much, Ate, for sharing. Yeah, that was really a challenging story of yours, right? I didn't know
Yeah.
you've got that story there, but that was very inspiring. You know, you're really a very strong woman to really go through all of those things, and now look at you, you're a successful online business owner, right? And it's difficult, to actually the decision to embrace change, because this business is totally different, right? And take that leap
Yes.
into the what we say the unknown, because as you mentioned, it was your first time to actually check Facebook, right?
Yeah.
And then you've seen that advertisement about this online business, so it's really something new, like totally new for you. That's
Yep.
exactly what so many people are afraid to do, checking out something that's different, something that's new, something that they've never done before, right? But your story actually shows how life-changing this business can be. So to everybody, here's the thing: success doesn't happen by chance. It happens when you take that bold step, just like what Ate Carolina did. So if you've been thinking about, making a change in your life, Ate Carolina, she started the traditional business, and then, she had to close it down, and then she changed career to the healthcare industry, and now she's running a successful online business, right? So that's so nice. Um, so to everybody, if you're not sure where to start, you just have to, check this business, check our website, and watch our free info session. That's really the first step for you to learn more about this business. Ate, can I just say hi to some of our viewers?
Sure.
Let me flash
Sure.
that. Hello, sis Anu. She's Coach Anu. She's also watching from Melbourne, Australia. And
Right.
Darusilla, good night, sis Jill, watching from Papua New Guinea. All right. Thank you, sis, for tuning in. Thank you so much, ladies. All right. And let's proceed to our next question at
Sure.
this. I hope I flash it there. All right. So, of course, every journey has challenges, especially when starting something new, as what I mentioned, something new, something different, the unknown. What were some of your biggest hurdles that you faced when you were launching your online business, and how did you overcome them?
Okay. Every business has challenges, really, especially when it's new, right? My biggest challenge was I belong to an old school, face-to-face interaction. I
Yes.
wasn't really sure if I can do it being online training at time, and I wasn't because I wasn't a technology expert. I was I only knew the basic of computer, because
Yeah.
when I had the business, everything was done for me, like advertising and customer service and all that. We had somebody doing all that, you know. But anyway, I didn't know Facebook or any platform, as I mentioned before, and I had to educate myself, basically self-taught, right? And my guiding form was the training, because you follow step by step. And and I was also worried, how could I get support if I'm stuck,
Yes.
being an online training. So I was all these problems popping up on my head. I really didn't know what to do. And being a boss in the past, I have a big ego, and I didn't want to ask
Mm-hmm.
help from my coach, but
Yes.
I realized after that, because I cannot do this because it wasn't my line of expertise, if you know what I mean. I
Mm-hmm.
belong to a different industry before.
Mm-hmm.
And now jumping into online business is an entirely different thing. So at the end, I I was in a bad need of help. So I ate my ego. I reached out to my coach. Help me, help me, please, because I don't really know what I'm doing now. I'm stuck. And she said, actually, I've been waiting for you to reach out to me. She said, but yeah, because I know I did. You are very busy all the time, and I made excuse, and I didn't want to bother you. So so anyway, after that, since I reached out to her, we've been having so much fun. Actually, having to interact online is so different. I was
Mm-hmm.
very um, I was afraid what I'm touching or anything on the computer, and everything like that. Very simple things. But when I got to know the ins and outs of the training, okay, it's actually fun. So up till now, I am getting support and help from the community, and especially to my coach. Thank you, coach, if you are watching. Thanks for all your advices and so forth. So that's how I came across and overcome my challenges. Yeah. Thank you.
Challenges. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Ate. You've really shown us that the road to success is not always smooth, right? But it's
Yeah.
always worth it, right? And what's good about this business is that you don't have to face those challenges alone. Just like what you
Mm.
mentioned, we have a mentor, we have a coach, we've got a lot of support system and very collaborative support system, right, in our
Mm.
business. And here, of course, we don't just get mentorship or coaching. We can even reach out to other business owners around the world. And at the same time, we've also got a lot of tools. Like we've got our training site, we've got our mastermind, master classes that really
Mm-hmm.
help us, navigate all those challenges. And in our business, we are sharing strategies for overcoming biggest obstacles, whether it's your fear, your lack of knowledge, your uncertainty. You will learn how to turn all those roadblocks into stepping stones towards your success. Because we've got a lot of learning resources, right, inside
Yes.
our
Yes.
online business program. So that really helped us a lot. Thank you so much for sharing
Mhm.
that, Ate. Now
You're
let's
welcome.
go to our next question. So you've had such an interesting background, very different traditional to healthcare industry to now online business. From running a traditional business to working in the healthcare, what skills or lessons from those experiences helped you thrive in the digital space?
Well, being me as a happy person, of course, I think it helped me to succeed in the business, because I think it's because of my good nature. I
Mhm.
am friendly. I am down to earth. I can talk to anybody. Having that background of business that I'm in before, it helped me to um, talk to many other people with different nationalities and all that. And I am
Yes.
used to, I'm a, in short, I am a people person, right? So I can talk to anybody, and I treat everybody the same, um, because I also been raised to be respectful to others. My parents taught me how to be respectful.
Yes.
Being a Filipino, you go to church every
Yeah.
Sunday, and I miss
Mm-hmm.
all that. But because my parents overseas, and here being living in Australia is very busy life we're in, and
Yeah. Mhm.
sometimes I don't go to church anymore because of the busy life we have.
Yes.
Yeah, um, and to be there when people need you, for their support, for your support,
Yeah.
and also to be open and understanding. Active listening is on top of everything. To be on top of everything, and don't wait until something goes wrong. Offer support if needed. There's always people, especially in our team in online business, the new ones especially always needs help, especially the
Yes.
newbies, right? So
Mm-hmm.
we always there to support them, and help themselves as well, right? So that's uh, that's my answer to that question.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Ate. So,
Yes.
yeah, it's nice to know that our experiences from
Hmm.
the past or our how we are brought up, right? We're
Yeah.
Filipinos,
Yeah.
by our parents, and what we've learned from our traditional, in your case, your traditional business. In my case, what I got from my corporate experience, all those experiences, problem solving, managing people from across different nationalities, because we work with
Hmm.
global organizations, right?
Yep.
Multicultural, that kind of
Yep.
experience. And you being a people person, right? Being just so jolly and happy. Those, experiences can be valuable when we step into something new, right? We can use that always, right?
Yep.
So we just didn't expect that we can use it, when we, start a traditional business. So my takeaway there is that the skills that we already have might be the exact foundation that we
Hmm.
need for our tradition, for our digital business. So you don't really have to start from scratch here. You just need to, get the right guidance and to apply all those skills and experiences that
Hmm.
you've had in the past into this new opportunity, right? This
Yep.
online business, right? So you can still use that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to our next question. Right. So, were there moments when you doubted your ability to succeed in the online business world? So, if so, how did you push through?
Okay. Yes, of course. I doubted myself if,
Yeah.
in the beginning, if I've chosen the right business. But as
Mm,
I kept seeing ordinary people doing so well in the business, it made me think I can do this too, you know? And with my willingness and stubbornness and determination to have a business that I can run for myself was a big thing for me. That was my target, my dream to get back to being my boss again, uh,
mhm,
being my sorry with my willingness. Sorry, I wanted to do this because also for the benefit of my family back home, uh, mostly Filipinos, also has to look after the parents and siblings and all that back home, right? So I
mm,
had the I had the what do you call? I'm stuck. I had the I had to push myself to be able to do this business for them, to help them constantly, especially when my mother is old now. She is 85 years old, and she constantly need of help. And that's why I have to keep looking for all other options to earn more in easier way, if you know what I mean. Working at home, you don't need to commute anymore. Get up in the morning at 7 o'clock, rain or shine, windy or
Yeah.
thunderstorm. Yeah, so I was very, very lucky to find this business actually, because it's a blessing in disguise. That saved me a lot of hassles. Now I'm stress stress free from traditional
Yes.
business to online business.
Yeah.
Is a lot less stress. And yeah, so, and I also um, traded my Netflix time to doing instead of doing
I
instead of watching,
agree.
yeah, instead of watching Netflix every night before I joined this business. I traded that. Instead of doing that, I've been doing my training. So um, it really paid off after that, really, because now I can sit back, not to relax, but I can sit back and go back to Netflix now and again. But it was so good, good feeling. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Ate, for sharing. I can relate to the Netflix thing because, yes, I also am in that situation. I have sacrificed my being watching, being
yeah,
watching in
yeah,
Netflix because of this business. You know, we
hmm,
put it more on the revenue generating task for our
yep,
business, right? That's actually good. And even my browsing time, like on my social media, because when you sit down and just open Facebook and try to browse, different kinds of things. You try to
yep,
sacrifice that and then just
yeah,
put it on your business time, right? Which is more
yeah.
profitable than just browsing through those videos in Facebook, right? So thank you for
Yeah,
sharing that.
that's
You did
okay.
mention something a while ago. I forgot. It was about yeah. But anyway, thank you for sharing that, Ate. It's so encouraging
Okay.
to know and to hear that doubts are actually normal and they don't have to stop us from doing something for ourselves and something
Yep.
profitable and something to help our families back home, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your attitude towards that, this is such a great example for everybody who are feeling unsure about their own journey or even about starting an online business because they might also have doubts, not only for themselves but also for the business itself, the system, right? So if
Yep.
you've been doubting yourself or the business, let me tell you, you're not alone. Like we've got that too when we started the business. We've got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
doubts, we've got a lot of fears. And even the most successful entrepreneurs like Ate Carolina here, she started with questions, with fears, with doubts, everything. And the only difference is that she didn't let those doubts hold her back from starting something new, something different, something profitable that you look at her now. It has been helping her find that balance, find that work life balance, have a nice positive view in life now because of this business. Because again, it's more than just the more than just the financial gains that we get from the business. It's really something that has been helping us to get more positivity. Because if you go into our business community, everything there is positive, like positivity
Yeah.
shouting in the online business community.
Mm-hmm.
Inspirations, encouragement are all there. So there's really nothing to be sad about or doubts, fears. There's no room for that in our business community. And that's why when we started the business, we just keep on pushing, right? Because we see other business owners doing that too, and there's no other way but to do the same thing, like go push, do the business, right?
Yeah.
That's really very uplifting, right? And what
Mm-hmm.
Ate mentioned also, especially if there are new business owners, what we do is we give back to how our business community community has helped us also when we were new in the business. We help new business owners also, right? To, if they have some questions about starting, or if they need advice, if they need a support, we give that to them too. And that's what you're going to get if you start your own digital business. All right. Now let's proceed with our next question.
Sure.
All right. So, of course, the digital world, it's moving so fast. So what strategies, Ate, have you used to stay motivated and focused while you're adapting to this ever-changing landscape of the digital world?
Yeah. Well, my strategy is stay being happy. Um, I have a partner
Yes.
that's always
Mhm.
happy no matter what his day went at the office, whether it's he has problem or something come up not so good. He still kept his face always happy, and you can never tell if he's got a problem or not. So
Mm,
his attitude brushed onto me. Yeah. So I practice a work-life balance as well. I go to the gym 3 times a week, you know, and then I also a member of the dance school here. I like to dance.
wow,
I like to,
I like
yeah,
that.
yeah, do it 3 times a week. And while I'm doing all these things, I work in between because I have a flexibility and control. I can control my time. Um, and also with doing these hobbies like gym and dancing, you
Mm,
you you can feel energized, and you can be motivated because you
mhm,
need when you sit on your computer all day, you really need to get out of your house really and have something different. Go and do something else. Like I love gardening as well, so I just go back outside and putter around plants and whatever. And every weekend we do spend together quality times, because during the week he go and do his job and I'm here. But the weekends is always important. You never see me home on the weekends. We always out on the weekends with families,
right?
friends.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes, that's our time together. So that is my strategy to being motivated in the business. Yeah, yes, it's
Thank
important to be.
you.
Yeah. Hmm.
Thank you, Ate. Let me just say hi to Lucy. Good night, Rachel. And
Sure.
sis Caroline. Awesome. Thank you. So she's also watching from Australia. All
Right.
right, Ate, thank you so much for your advice. Those are great advice. I love to know your activities. Those are very good activities, and I'm so happy that I get to see a lot of flexibility in what you're doing while you're
Mhm.
also running your business. Staying adaptable and finding ways to, keep yourself motivated
Yeah.
even in uncertain times. That's actually a big part of thriving in any kind of thing that we do, especially in this digital business, right? And if staying motivated feels hard for others, because sometimes there are really challenges along the way, especially when we run a business, whether that be traditional or the online one. You're not alone, but just like Ate here and what she shared, there are proven ways to actually stay positive and to stay focused and to keep pushing, right? Even
Hmm.
when things feel uncertain. Okay,
Yep.
thank you so much, Ate, for sharing that.
You're
Let me
welcome.
just put here. So, how has building your online business impacted your personal life and relationship? I wanted to know, how does this actually changed your life?
Well, I have a partner
Mhm,
that knows what I'm doing. I'm
mhm,
like online business,
uh-huh,
but he is not interested about it.
mhm.
But he never stops me from doing it.
Yes, he
Um,
just supports you.
I don't know if he supports me. He doesn't support me in that way because he's not interested, but he doesn't
All
stop
right.
me, right?
All
So,
right.
but how he supports me in a way is every time we have a get together for like a catch up meeting with the other partners, he would come with me. But
Mm,
in the trips, he would come with me in the trip, but he will not come and attend the gatherings. He
mm-hmm.
goes and do his own thing. So that's how
All right.
he supports me in a way. So I never had any support in my family or friends, but they can see me on social media every day. But
Mm-hmm.
like any other people there that don't get any support from friends and families, I am one of them.
Yes.
But that didn't really bother me because I am
Yeah.
my own personality, and I don't need to impress them. You know, if they don't like what I do, then it's up to them. But now that they can see me thriving in the business, they start to, oh, how are you going? They start to ask questions. You know, in the beginning you never hear from them, but slowly they are turning to me and say, oh, how are you going? What kind is it? What kind of business? Can you tell us more about it? You know, oh wow. So that really is a turnover for me for
Mm,
being in the business, and they can see what I'm doing now, and that motivates them and inspire them really, because
yes.
most of the time I talk about my life in the business in the social media,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what we do, don't we? So that's
Yes,
what
that's
we
right.
do. We talk about our lives and to inspire people. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so that's uh, my personal relationship with my partner.
Thank you so much, Ate, for sharing. I was just gonna say that,
Thank you.
yeah, you're right. You know, when you start an online business, you don't really get the support from people. But when you start a traditional business, you know, everybody's there cheering you on, you're
Oh yeah,
congratulating you. Yeah, you get all the support. But if it's an online business, oh, what is
yeah,
that? You
yeah.
get all the doubts, you know, you don't get support from people, but that's okay, right? We don't need
Mm.
support anyway. We've got the whole business community as our support. We've got our mentors, our coach, you know, we got ourselves to support ourselves,
Yeah,
you know. We just need to decide, you know, to really keep going in the business. And just like what you've mentioned, you know, when you're already there, you're already getting results. That's when people starts, you know, asking you and they're more interested what you're actually doing. That's normal, right? And that's normal.
yeah,
And that's okay because we're people and we wanted to see results first before we start something like this digital business. And that's the reason why we need to keep ourselves, keep going in whatever we are doing in this business, because that's how we get to reach out to people who might need our help when they see us, you know, already there, when they see us already getting the results that they want, you know. So thank you so much for sharing that, Ate. That's very,
you're
very
welcome.
normal and I get used. You know, I was there also in
Yeah.
that situation when we were also starting the business, right? Next,
Mm.
let's go to what was the most significant breakthrough or milestone that you've actually achieved in your digital business, and how did it feel?
Well, to me, I celebrate big or small. You know, it
Hmm.
always doesn't
Yes.
mean when you are on the top level or win big. You know, I
Hmm.
I I celebrate big or small or the achievements like team recognition for the best designer of the month. You know, when my
Yeah.
team members give me support when I need them, and then
Mm.
we have a meeting and we celebrate someone else's achievements. We all like a big family, big team. You know, you should know. You know, you
Yes.
got a big team yourself. Um, and then when I reach, I celebrate when I reach another level of my business, of course. Um, Not overly celebrate like big party and all that, but I do celebrate from the heart, and also have a little drinks and something like that. So um, I also when I started getting people joining me, it makes me feel satisfied and grateful, because they can see, they can connect with me what I am trying to spread. I celebrate that because they resonate with me. Um, yeah, people are watching you what you do in social media. You know, they come to you because they know, they can feel that uh, they are like you some way. And but I recognize all the little things, and most of all, I also thank God for guiding me to be here. And without his help, I don't know if I had the courage to
Yes.
join into this business, really. But yeah, I am very thankful and grateful for what this business have done to me. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Ate. Yeah, that's what I love about our business community. We're really heavy in terms of celebration, celebrating small, big wins. We celebrate small wins because,
Yeah,
when we have a lot of small wins, that would add up to celebrate
yeah,
bigger wins in the future, like bigger milestones in the future, right?
yeah,
That's what it means, right? And when we celebrate, that means we are grateful, right? And in this business, everything is about being so thankful, being grateful. That's really a big thing in our business because when you're grateful, when you're thankful, you attract more abundance, right, in your
yeah.
business, right? That's why we just like
That's true.
Ate, she's always grateful to everybody, to God for giving us this, for letting us see this opportunity, right, online, and to the people who you are working with in this business, our business partners, our mentors, our coaches for guiding us, right? And in
Hmm.
that way, we attract more and more abundance towards our business for us to be able to achieve more of our personal goals and our family goals through this digital business. All right, Ate, for those people who are watching, right, and who's hesitant to start your digital business, what advice would you give them?
Right. Guys, you have to understand, any viewers that are watching this live tonight, you got to remember, it's only 4 weeks away till 2025 comes. And to those people that are hesitant, sitting on the fence for a long, long time and just keep watching, take action now, because don't get left behind, because you will be, there are some other options to go to. Like me, for example, I've been in a bad situation in the past, but I made an action. All right, so take take my experience. The 2025, you have a new job, exciting new year. Don't wait, because this business will change you, will transform you, like it transformed my life. you know um, that is my advice to you. And also, um, don't be with negative people, because in the past, with me, I was dealing with always negative people around me, and they will just pull you down and can't move. But you have to be positive. Do it now, because time is money. And life
That's
is too
right.
short. Okay,
Life is
so
too short.
yeah, so if you wanna uh, have a good lifestyle and a better life with you and your family and create a legacy, this is the time for you to act. Okay, so thank you guys.
All right, thank you, Ate. And I like what you said there, to do not be with negative people. Because, that's also one of my mantras in life, to choose
Yes,
your tribe. You have to choose
yeah,
your tribe because what I've learned is that if you want to be successful, you need to be with people who are already successful,
positive.
who are already
Yeah.
there, so that you get to have their energy, their
Yes,
vibes, their enthusiasm, the learnings, the wisdom
yeah.
they have, and then you get to acquire it for yourself. So you'll also be
Mhm.
successful, right? So thank you
That's
so much
right.
for sharing that, Ate. So to everyone, you
You're
heard
welcome.
it right. You just have to start. So if you're feeling hesitant or you're unsure, let us help you take that first step. So the first step to start your business is to really watch our free info session. Just register on our website. Wait, let me just remove this so you can see Ate Carolina's website there. Register
Okay.
on the website so you can watch our free info session. um, and the webinar will give you detailed information about this business. But if you still have
Mhm.
questions or some clarifications, just feel free to reach out on our pages. Thank you so much, Ate, for sharing your journey
You're
here
welcome.
with us. Your story is actually a reminder that it's never too late to rewrite your story and build a life you love or you enjoy or you want to have fun, and to everybody who's watching, if you're ready to explore what's possible for you, again, just sign up on our website to watch our free info session. And can I just say hi? Okay, Saltus, hello,
Cool.
Caroline and Coachelle. I'm watching from mostly PNG. Thank you so much, Saltus, for tuning in. I'll call you later, Saltus. Okay, I have a call with Saltus later. Thank you so much. Again, to Ate, thank you so much for being our
You're
guest
welcome.
here. I hope we can collaborate again next time. Thank you so much for your time. And to our viewers, thank you for tuning in. And thank you so much for always engaging on our live and video on our pages. We'll see you again tomorrow for another live segment. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank you,
Ate.
guys.
God
You're
bless you.
welcome.
God bless you,
Yep.
everybody. Bye for now.